Hi guys, today I'll be doing my second slime rant video, yay. So yeah, okay, first thing, this is something that happened to me yesterday. Me and my friends, let's call them H, C-E, and S. H, C-E, and me were sitting in the shade in front of the fence that separates the elementary school from our school. And at first there were about 5 first graders who came up to us and started bothering us. So naturally we started being playful and pretending to roast them. But about 2 more kids came to the fence and threw dirt, rocks, and sticks at us. One little girl literally threatened to call her dad. So I said, "Oh my god, I'm so scared," sarcastically. And then I said, "Oh my freaking god, let's just go, this is getting stupid." Keep in mind I said freaking. So one of the little girls said,
"She said the F word."
"Excuse me. First of all, no, I didn't say the F word. Second of all, I get how they could have heard that, but that's not the worst part. They called up some kid in my grade. She isn't necessarily a pick-me girl, but she hangs out with one of the meanest girls in our grade. So she told the girl in our grade. She said the F word. And the girl in my grade asked who, and she pointed to me. The girl in my grade said, "Don't say bad words in front of little kids." What? So then the little kids decided, hey, let's tell H, my best friend, that she's epic. Let's hate on the other one, me. No hate to HBTW, she's awesome sauce. But when we were walking away, I was bending to H, and one of the meanest girls in our grade interrupted me and said, "Hey, the little kids want you to H." I hate this so much. Okay, second story. So I have a presentation due in today's with my friends. I barely started, and I just mess around with them and joke. But lately I've been feeling like my jokes are just getting annoying. I feel like I'm just too loud, and sometimes I turn my friend's computer off for no reason, but they just stop talking to me when I do something or make a joke. I also make weird sounds and stuff sometimes to be funny, but they don't laugh, and it's awkward. Sometimes I feel like I'm just loud and stupid to distract myself from the truth. Which brings me to my last thing. This is so hard to talk about, so I told everyone, even you guys, that I was just on a road trip, and that's why I missed school, but that's far from the truth. So I have this extremely rare genetic disease called GATA2 deficiency. It means something a bit different for everyone, but for me it means I have infected bone marrow and my blood cells aren't normal. This basically means I have a horrible immune system. So every year since I was 9, I would go to St. Jude's Research Hospital for a bone marrow biopsy. This basically means they would monitor my bone marrow for a day, I think. But now they want me to have a full-on bone marrow transplant into MONTHS. BTW hospitals and needles are in my top 5 fears. I had to have laughing gas just to get blood work, and now they need me to get blood work every day for a year. Now recovery, haha, well, you won't have any plushies, no school for at least 6 months, and everything in your room needs to be stored somewhere while your immune system fixes itself. Now you may think, will your disease be cleared? No, traces of it will still be there, not to mention I'll have chemotherapy if you know. Everyone there is nice though, and I'm thankful for them, it just sucks. But yeah, thank you for listening. Bye.